Man, let me tell y'all something. So, let me tell you, when wisdom starts speaking, when wisdom starts talking, CartessRoss shuts his damn mouth and he listens. And that's exactly what happened yesterday. Wisdom showed up at a party, at a birthday party. And CartessRoss shut up and absorbed all that he could, asking questions. Cartess wasn't talking. Cartess was listening and probing and asking more from wisdom. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to share some of that wisdom that they shared with me that I think you might find helpful for yourself. So, y'all heard about this couple. Some months ago, a young lady rented a house from this couple out in the city of Uman, which is about 25-30 minutes outside of Merida. This was the couple, Ronnie and Aretha. They have the transitional house. So they have a couple of houses in Uman and they have a house in Las Americas, primarily designed to help people that are looking to move to Mexico make the transition here. So you can stay in these properties, rent them, and while you try and figure your way out and navigate through whether or not you want to stay in Mexico or you're trying to find a place and figure things out, they're there to help you make that transition. So they have these transitional houses or transitional homes to help with your transition. So I'm going to include a link to that interview below just so that you can see that again in case you did not see it. So I did interview, so the lady who was renting the house, she was there for a few weeks, I believe, 3 weeks to be exact. And while I was interviewing her, Ronnie, the owner, his wife was out of town. He happened to come knock on the door, and so I was able to get him on video. And he shared a lot of information about what they do. So I met the wife for the first time yesterday. She was having a birthday party, and matter of fact, the lady that I was helping find a house, she was also. We were out looking for properties, and so I said, "Hey, do y'all mind if I got 2 people with me? Do you mind if I bring them to the birthday party?" They were like, "Yeah, bring them on." So man, I got a chance to look like the hero, because when this young lady was able to meet this couple, you know what I mean, meet wisdom, she was like, "Oh my God, Cartess," they were a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of information, and they just dropped so many jewels of wisdom. It was just like, wow. Now, I alluded to this in another video. So they own 3 properties, and they live further outside of the main areas where everybody want to move into in Merida. And she shared with me, she was like, you know, Cartess, our budget, we live on $700 a month. And I'm like, no. And she's like, we do whatever we want. We go wherever we want. We're very comfortable. And we're doing all of this. And we eat good. She's like, my husband love to eat. And she's like, we're doing all that on $700. She was like, and I'm like, y'all own 3 houses. She's like, yeah, we own 3 houses. And I'm saying, y'all living on $700 US dollars a month. And so she just kept breaking it down. She's like, why stay in those main areas and pay more money and you can live further out and get more house for much less? And so then she started sharing how when they bought 2 of the houses, a lady turned them on, showed them how to get a discount on the second house. And because of the discount, because they were only looking to buy one house, but because of the discount that they got, they went in and bought a second house. 2 houses. You know what I'm saying? And so, again, when wisdom speaks, Cartess, listen. I was telling her about my electric bill. I'm like, cause they telling me their electric bill be like, I think she say like $60, $80 every 2 months, something like that. And I might be off on the math, might be lower than that. And I'm looking and I'm like, man, my bill be about damn $325, $350 US every 2 months. And everybody at the table, like, how in the hell is your electric bill that high? And so she started giving me tips. Do this, do that, do this, change this out, change that out, go get one of these, do this, open that, do that. And said your bill should start to drop down. And then I also learned that, again, depending on what area you're in, you're gonna pay more money just because of the area and the zone that you're in. Some of these other areas that you live further out, you're gonna pay less. And I'm like, wow. So she was giving me all this wisdom, all these tips. Now, mind you, I think she said they've been here 5 or 6 years. 6 years, I mean, I'm starting, what's the name of that show? The Originals. You know, I'm like the original vampires. That's what they are. They the originals up in this camp. You know what I'm saying? You been here 5, 6 years, you got some information, you got some knowledge, you got some wisdom that just, you know, I'm only been here a year. What do I know? You know what I mean? And I'm wise enough to shut up and listen to other people's experiences. These folk bought 3 houses. They got a lot. There's a lot I can learn from them. Don't come down here trying to figure all this stuff out on your own. You got, particularly them, they have this transitional home. So if you're looking to come here to buy property and looking here to move, stay your behind in their house, in their properties. Put some investment into them, in their business, and you pick their brain. That's what they're there for, help you with this transition. Now, I'm gonna put their contact details in the description, but don't go calling these folks just trying to chit chat with them, because they are business owners, they are busy, they work, and they're running a business. Call them if you're looking to, when you know what dates you coming, and to see if they have some availability on the books for the days that you anticipate coming. You can stay there short term, you can stay there long term, you can stay there weeks, you can stay there months. Call them, book the time. So again, don't call them just to talk to them. I have this thing. That's one of the reasons why I charge a consultation fee, is because I'm busy. These folks are busy. They don't have time to sit on the phone and talk to you for 2 and 3 hours so you can pick their brain just for the fun of it. You gonna have to make an investment in them, in their business. You know what I mean? You want the same. It's impossible for folk to be trying to talk to 50 people every day because they feel that, oh, I'm entitled to have a conversation. No, you ain't entitled. These folk went through some stuff to learn this. You know what I'm saying? They went through some stuff. And when I start looking at buying something for myself out here, I'm gonna be whatever they charging for some consultation, I'm gonna be right there. I got a call this morning from Aretha, the wife, and you know, she knows what I'm dealing with, and particularly in terms of immigration, in terms of getting more permanent residency visa. She turned me on to somebody, and she said, Cartess, when you get her on the phone, whatever issues you got going on, you talk to her and pick her brain, because this lady has been here for 17 years. She knows everything about living here in Mexico. She has, I think, a couple of kids that was born here. She married a local. She was like, talk, don't hold back. And so I got to talking to the young lady, and she was like, you know, I was telling her what we got going on, and you know, talking about the surgeries and the medical emergencies that we had, and my daughter has schizophrenia, and what we're paying for treatment and all of that stuff. And so she was like, hey, you know, there's some government programs where y'all can get on where you don't have to pay to whatever doctor you're paying now. You can probably still see the same doctor, and the government pays the bill, and your medicines are free. So once we get this residency, all that changes. All through a contact. Sometimes, folks, let me tell you a secret. You got to buy your way in to access. Sometimes it's cheaper just to go ahead and pay the consultation. It's cheaper to book a place with these folks for a month or two for the information that you're gonna get, and for the headaches and the time you're gonna save trying to sort this stuff out yourself. Cartess ain't bought no property in Mexico. So who the heck you think I'm gonna talk to when it's time to buy a property in Mexico? I'm gonna talk to the folks who done bought 3 properties in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? That's who I'm gonna talk to. If you looking to make a transition down here and you wanna buy investment property, who am I gonna talk to? I'm gonna talk to the folks who got 3 properties and they investment properties. They rent them out. This ain't rocket science, folks. Now, I know a lot of y'all be talking about, oh, I can find all this information for free on YouTube. Let me tell you something. The stuff that Aretha and Ronnie shared with me, and the table, there was a few of us out there at this birthday party yesterday. Man, everybody's mind was just blown. The information that they shared with us. I've been here 14, 15 months. I ain't seen none of that stuff on the internet, on YouTube. and a lot of the stuff that she shared, I've been here, again, 15 months. A lot of stuff I just didn't know. There's a whole lot I don't know. I'm still learning as I grow. There is never a point where you know everything. And she was the first one to say that yesterday. We've been here 5, 6 years, Cartess. We don't know nothing. We don't know everything. And she said the same thing. She got people in her back pocket that she rely on for their expertise. When wisdom shows up, the smart folks shut up and listen. You know what I mean? And they smart enough to know that they don't know nothing. CartessRoss don't know nothing. But the lady that was with me, she got that instant access to these folks. Immediate, instant. And these folks were talking about some stuff, COVID, vaccination. I can't even share that with you on the video. You know what I'm saying? I can't even talk about that on tape. You know what I mean? That kind of privy information, man, sometimes can only be had when you buy your way in. So if y'all looking to make a long-term stay or transition down here, contact them, learn more about the services that they offer for this thing. Again, don't go calling them, messaging them, asking them questions about stuff and you ain't got no intentions of doing nothing. Only call these folks if you looking to book a place through one of their properties. I'm gonna be going down to their house, the property that they have in Las Americas, I believe next month. There's a person that's already there now. They're gonna be leaving in October. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna film the house and video the house so that y'all be able to get a look at what you can get. I think it's a 3-bedroom house, fully furnished and all of that stuff. Just like the other house was fully furnished and everything, got everything in there that you need. You just bring your suitcases, boom, and you're straight. And I like the fact that they are further out, because when you come into Mexico, you're gonna get a real Mexico experience. You don't come up, I promise you. When I do this over again, I'm not trying to live where everybody else live in terms of, like I say, expats and other foreigners. Again, not because I'm, trying to avoid anybody like that, although I am. I'm in Mexico for the authentic experience, and I want an authentic Mexico experience. I don't want an authentic American experience in Mexico. You know what I mean? My Spanish would be much further along if I embedded myself in some of these more rural areas where I didn't have to speak English a lot. I'd be forced to learn. So that's one thing I just wanted to share. Some of those things. They have a plan. They have some goals. They have plans to open up some other businesses. They try to build a community here. So if you got the right mindset, they might be willing to partner with you on some things. So again, don't waste their time. Don't call just trying to pick their brain, ask questions and all of that stuff. They are a business, and they have their family, and they're here trying to achieve their goals and dreams as well. So be respectful of that. I say that because I get a lot of people emailing, wanting to chit chat, wanting to talk, want to pick my brain, want to meet up and just talk. And it's impossible. So I'm trying to just prevent unnecessary folks from calling them about stuff. But watch that interview. I got a video clip of the house. I'm gonna redo the other house that I did the initial time. We're gonna shoot that over. They made some changes. The floor color's different now. They got a pool in the back, big giant 20-foot by something, 20-foot long pool. And again, she's just sharing this wisdom on how they got these deals, how they find deals, how they negotiate deals. She just dropping that knowledge. So Ronnie and Aretha, they're great. I got the contacts below. If they are booked up and there's not any space available, just reach out to me. I got some other resources available for temporary transitions. If you're trying to just make a transition and need a place to stay, let me know. And reach out to them, man. Again, I'm just sharing this because and come with a plan. That's one thing they had when they got here. They had a plan. They stuck to the plan, and the plan is working out because they stuck to the plan. And that's the biggest thing that I can say to y'all. Know what your goals are and stick to the plan. That's that. So I'm gonna start rambling on. If you find any value in the video, feel free to make a donation. Cash App is on the screen. Cash App is in the description below. And make it do what it do, folks.